the reigning Hobey Baker Award winner. Roslovic, the former Jet, having a good year as we chronicled in the pregame. He plays it in. Sent back to the line. Nurse. Stastny, the former Predator, long shot, stopped by Hellebuyck. He's keeping an eye on it as the Oilers get their first chance of the game. Roslovic fired it to the slot. Center point, it's grabbed. Now Stastny on the right. He'll reverse that down to the corner. Good puck movement. Howard with a shot right on. Hellebuyck with the stop. Speaking of healthy scratches, he did not play against Nashville. First of an 8-year contract with the Oilers. And Andrew Mangiapane, second straight game, he's a scratch. There's a shot by Zhilkin. He ripped it off the outside of the iron. Bounces well for Velarde. He's squeezed out of the play, though. And in transition comes Edmonton. Pretty good pass for Savoy. Against Pionk. Stock shoots. Stick save Hellebuyck. But he'll get it himself now. Nugent Hopkins waited, got it through to McDavid. Stick handling, breaks down a couple of Jets. He's off to a hot start. Good stop by Hellebuyck. Bouchard, 5 of his 8 have come in the power play this year. We know he's got that great shot from the point. Draisaitl filters it through. McDavid sets it up. Watch out, it bounced off the mellow, and Hellebuyck had to be alert.
How the Jets were able to slam the door shut on the neutral zone against Vegas.
Pearson, Taves with an opening. Jonathan Taves walks in, shoots right on rebound. And that was just out of his grasp. Some runway in front of him. He'll veer through a couple of Oilers. DeMello sets it up. Shifley fired, and that hit a stick and went wide. Nice rush by DeMello. Morrissey pounds one. Blocker save, Pickard. Shifley picks it up. Feet spread well apart. Back to the blue line. Morrissey to DeMello. Tippett now behind the net. Shifley hacking at it. Barron will get there first. Good hawk. Good play on their toes by these Jets. Shifley, there's Niederreiter with a great chance, and a big stop by Pickard. The official lost sight of it, bit of a quick whistle.
Calvin Pickard. So a depth guy that hasn't had a ton of puck luck. He's gone some time without scoring a goal. There's another.
Grabbed onto by Alex Iafallo. Shifley in a tangle there with Stastny briefly. Iafallo again to Mark Shifley. Connor up front, scores! With his 21st, the Jets' first line strikes, and it's 1-0 Winnipeg.
He catches Edmonton a little bit off guard, and now you get pucks in the offensive zone. You get set up into structure. It took him 13 games prior to that to get that 16 shots, to your point.
No icing on the play. Barron first on it. Barron with a nice move. Here's a chance to the far side for Niederreiter, who's had a couple of good looks now.
That last chance, his stick's in the middle of the ice, and now he's got 2 grade A's in this game.
Exciting first 13 minutes so far. That puck had some English on it. And Connor is there.
Quick kill defensively. The Jets have been a really good team that way without the puck.
Look at Connor drawing a penalty and shooting it right on. Pickard forced to make a bit of a tricky save. So Connor's been Connored in, back pass. Taves will grab it, tee it up for Morrissey. Shifley hangs on. Morrissey. Connor gets open, fires. Stick save, rebound. Shifley gets it back. Which is never bad advice. Connor on the forecheck. He has the game's goal. A pass for Kapanen with a bit of pace. Kapanen drops his shoulder. Centering feed and a great pass for Podkolzin. And he scores. What deception on that setup. And we are tied at 1.
Stunning. I don't know that anybody saw this one coming. I mean, he's behind the net turning, and it's on his forehand. To wrap around your own body like that and to be able to make this pass and put it in a place where you can shoot that puck on that putt, Podkolzin has got to be saying, thanks, buddy. That was absolutely brilliant. You can understand why.
Back into the lineup. It's been tough for him to get in with any consistency. He's had 6 of the last 8. Pearson stops. Tanner Pearson jams it in. He scores! No-nonsense, confident play there by Pearson, and the Jets have the lead again.
From all areas of the ice, a fourth-line grinder shift, and Danny Zhilkin is a +1 in his first NHL game. Is he going to get a point on this one? I don't know if he touched it or not, but Tanner Pearson, more importantly, takes it. He stops up, changes sides behind the net, and he forces Pickard to go side to side to side, and the Jets have their lead back.
Those were 74 seconds apart. Shifley beats Roslovic. He comes to Morrissey, the shot, trickled in front, and they score! Rolled over the goal line! Jets send bodies to the goal. Pickard has allowed 3 on 9 shots, and it's 3-1.
Face-off. Right-handed shot, right circle. And a clean win, and Kyle Connor starts right on his toes. He jumps onto this loose puck and immediately puts it to the weak side. Little puck luck here. That's something that the Jets have not had very much of. And this is an excellent sign, because usually when it turns,
all likelihood take a 2-goal lead into the locker room.
Connor and Shackley had the assist. They have 2 points so far. Shot, rebound. Taves! He came close. He's been picked up by Stanley. Turned it over. Savoy drilled it. Stanley got away with a mishap there. The Oilers get it back, though. Roslovic being bothered by Perfetti. Emerson made the pass. It's cycled. Here's Roslovic. Good stop by Hellebuyck. 37 career games against Winnipeg. He wins that face-off. Ekholm grabs it. Bouchard put it through. Stopped by Hellebuyck. He went past Draisaitl, continued on. Matthias Ekholm hangs on. Draisaitl. Bouchard takes his pass, fires it. Stick save by Hellebuyck. Kempke swings low to pick it up. He goes down. McDavid kicks it to his stick. Flying after now at the hash marks. Connor McDavid's pass. Not through him. Nugent Hopkins' shot is denied. And that'll go right to Kempke, and away he goes quickly. Racing to catch up. Pearson, he goes to the net. Kempke turns. Stanley wants it. Fires through a crowd. And held onto by Pickard. Quickly. Niederreiter, a little change of pace. He'll drive to the corner. Stops. Played it back to the blue line. Dylan DeMello wristed it through. Taves fires. No rebound after the Pickard save, and then 2 shots for them in this period. And 6 for the Oilers. In stride and on that puck is Perfetti. Cole Perfetti stops. Stanley ran it off the iron, and then Stillman cleared it.
Now the puck's going northward. Protecting the puck does Perfetti, and then he puts it into the strike zone for this sizzler. Ding dong, that thing hits the post square. It was 97 miles an hour. You think he's having any fun?
Nasty and a bit of a bump too. Zilkin, short pass. Kempke to Schenn. Logan Stanley, fine feed to Cole. Kempke fires it. Right arm saved by Pickard. Kempke's been busy. Ekholm back down to the corner. Hyman at the goal line. He took it toward the front. Poked away by Hellebuyck. Stanley got a piece of it. Hyman threw it off the skate. Roslovic, an in-tight chance from Howard. He's denied by Hellebuyck. Curtis Lazar, it's batted out of the air by Sandberg, and now glove down, but knocked away from Perfetti. Keeping it in. Janmark shoots, and a chest save and a hole by Hellebuyck with it. His 5th fight this year, the most in the season since his junior days. This head zipped wide by Bouchard. Jets continue to lead at 3-1. McDavid off the boards, trying to slam that one in, and Hellebuyck. McDavid, neat move, but he went to his knees. Now at the blue line, Bouchard cuts and just stayed on the blue stripe. Draisaitl with that on goal, booted away by Hellebuyck. Draisaitl finds it again. McDavid in the corner, back to the point. Bouchard, McDavid, he'll send it down. Draisaitl, shot, stick save, and a freeze by Hellebuyck. Second period shots, 10-3 in favor of Edmonton. Savoy wins the draw. Quick shot. That was taken by Howard. 3 Jets forwards near the puck. Kicked out by Nugent Hopkins. Under 30 left in the second. Long pass onto the tape of Bouchard. He got it to Draisaitl. He got it through to McDavid, and he scores! No one can pass on their backhand like Draisaitl. We saw it again right there. McDavid scores the goal, and it's 3-2.
Draisaitl is Crosby-like. I mean, maybe the 2 best to ever do it on their backhand, and this is an unbelievable pass. To be able to flick that puck, and if you watch it again, how close the check was on Draisaitl, for him to make that pass, to have that much mustard on it when it arrives to Connor McDavid. I mean, oh, look at the pickup as well, off of the back foot up to the stick.
10th of the season. Draisaitl set up. McDavid late in the second. He's got it. Looking cross ice. Nurse shoots. Stopped by Hellebuyck. A key early save, and that's thrown right to the stick of the middle. Warding off Perfetti. Takes a good bounce there for Howard. He'll move it back toward the line. Bouchard wrists it through a crowd. Save Hellebuyck. Sandberg, that might work in favor of the Oilers. Connor McDavid for Hyman, but he can't shoot a bouncing puck. Now Connor got back to help defensively. Taves didn't pick it up. Zach Hyman right in. He scores! What a shot by Hyman. Sharp side, roofed it. We are tied at 3.
luck thing I was talking about. Watch this puck. DeMello passes that up to Taves. I thought at the speed of the game that maybe it had skipped over the stick of Jonathan Taves. Now I'm not so sure. One thing's for sure is it doesn't get out of the zone, but it gets in and out of the net really quick. Former 50-goal scorer Zach Hyman.
Lowry short-handed, right in! Oh, and Bouchard saved the goal. Lowry looking for another short-handed goal.
There's that second effort from Iafallo, almost translated.
They come back quickly. McDavid drifting. Back to the point. Bouchard with time. He scores! Evan Bouchard had all night to pick his spot, and for the first time, the Oilers have the lead. It's 4-3.
Jogging work to win a battle. Adam Lowry comes so close to scoring shorthanded, which would have set a franchise record. Instead, the Oilers come back 4-on-2. They catch a couple Jets low in the offensive zone in the penalty kill, and there's that second layer. Tons of time. That's a precise shot. The wrister from Bouchard, better known for his slap shot, but he made no mistake. Had the time.
77 on the season. Lead the league. And here he comes. McDavid against Stanley. Backhand shot. Stopped. Centering feed. Waiting for it to Scheifele. And he does. Morrissey for Scheifele and back. Shot. They finally get one. It had been 20 minutes and 14 seconds.